You too. What is going on, Lakers family? And today we're going to be talking about a player that I think the Lakers should really consider targeting in free agency, and that is power forward slash center Xavier Tillman. He's currently playing for the Boston Celtics right now. When you look at his contract, he's making around $1.9 million per year, so that is pretty reasonable. That is pretty cheap. He's on an expiring deal, and he's going to become an unrestricted free agent in the summer. So he might not be the greatest option, but any move the Lakers make is going to be through trade, right? Like a big splash. They're looking to shop that 17 pick to go after a bona fide superstar player like a Donovan Mitchell, even a Trae Young or DeJounte Murray. So I know the Lakers, they might not have, many options in free agency because of the cap space situation. I think they have like their mid-level exception. But the Lakers, I think they need a center. I know Xavier Tillman, he's a little bit undersized. He's 6'7". He weighs about 245 pounds. There's other players like a Nicholas Claxton, but there's been, reports coming out that he'd like to come back to the Brooklyn Nets. So I'm not sure if he's going to be available. Also, Jonas Valanciunas, he's going to be a free agent, but there's been rumors that the New Orleans Pelicans are not going to bring him back. So he could be an option, but I don't think the Lakers can have enough to, pay him the money. And also Isaiah Hardenstein, he's currently playing for the New York Knicks, which I would love him, but he's been playing very good for that team, especially when they're dealing with injuries. You got Mitchell Robinson, who's injured. He's going to be missing the remainder of the playoffs. And there's been reports coming out that Isaiah Hardenstein, he's going to want a max. And I just don't think the Lakers are going to be able to afford to pay him the max. So that's why I'm bringing Xavier Tillman. He's played 4 years in the NBA. 2020, he started his career playing for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the Boston Celtics did acquire him in the past trade deadline, February 8th, Thursday afternoon. And the main reason why the Memphis Grizzlies decided to trade him and move him on is because they were waving the white flags because John Morant was suspended for 25 games, and also he had like season-ending surgery, so they wanted to move him. And the Boston Celtics, even though they're limited, they could still bring him back in offseason and pay him because they have his bird rights. So I think this is very interesting. The Lakers can use his size, his rebounding, even though he's not the greatest, rebounder, but defensively he's very good. When you look at his defense rating, it's 110.2. That is very good. League averages is around 116 and a half. So he's a very good defender. Like I said, he's very undersized, but what options are there? Lakers fans, NBA fans, general, you guys let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about Xavier Tillman? Do you think he'll be a good fit alongside Anthony Davis? I know Christian Wood did exercise his player option, so he'll be back. And there's also been reports that Jackson Hayes, he's not even sure if he's going to pick up his, player option or exercise his player option next season. So the Lakers definitely need some rebounding, offense rebounds, because it's been killing us. It's been leading to second chance points, and that's why we did struggle against the Denver Nuggets in the first round. You got Joker, who's getting rebounds, Michael Porter Jr., who's getting rebounds, and also Eric Gordon, who's just out-rebounding us. And Anthony Davis can't stand in the island by himself, so he needs help in the front court. And the Lakers, I believe they're like one of the worst offensive rebounding teams in the league. And Anthony Davis has explained so many times that he doesn't really like playing the center, even though he's great at it. And he'll much rather play the four. So that's just how I feel about this Lakers team. And I will say for Xavier Tillman, he did play 20 games for the Boston Celtics. He started 2 of them, playing close to 13.7 minutes a night, averaging 4 points per game, shooting 51.5% from the field, 2.7 rebounds, 1 assist, 0.5 blocks, 0.5 steals, and shooting near 28.6% from 3 on 1.4 3-point attempts per game. So he's not the greatest 3-point shooter, even though he doesn't really take too many threes. He's really known around the rim, and he's shooting around 57.1% from the free throw line. So he's not the greatest 3-point shooter. He's not the greatest free throw shooter. He played 18 games coming off the bench for the Boston Celtics, but he did play around 34 games for the Memphis Grizzlies before he got traded to the Boston Celtics. So in total, he played really 54 games this season. Not a lot out of the 82 games in total, but when he spent like the first 3 full seasons of his career with the Memphis Grizzlies, primarily he was serving in a bench role, and he had to step up in time crunch for the Memphis Grizzlies because they're missing the starting center last season after Steve Adams went down due to a PCL injury, and he just never played right. And they traded him, I believe, in the trade deadline. Let me know if I'm wrong, but he went to the Houston Rockets for like Victor Oladipo, and I believe it was like a second-round pick. So I appreciate the support. Make sure you guys like this video so YouTube could push the algorithm, trying to push it to a bigger audience. Subscribe, really trying to reach my next goal at 3K subs. The only way I could do that is if you guys support this channel. And also comment down, what topic do you guys want to see me talk about in my next video? And I'm out of here. Peace.